Good evening, everybody. Today is June 22nd on Tuesday. Hope everyone had a good day today. Today, I'm going to talk about episode 9 of McDonald's. And, I'm going to talk about how I was 16 and I started closing. And then, yeah. So, I can only close on Friday and Saturdays because I was, a minor. And then during the week, I can only work 5 hours a night. Sometimes I would work like 4 to 9 or 5 to 10. And I also had a full open availability. I was open from, my availability was like open from like, I was open any hour of the day to work. And that's what the managers love because they can rely on me. And like, I never missed a day of work. So, when you close, you always have like 3 closers and a manager. And sometimes when that other closer calls in, you have 2 crew people per persons and a manager. You can never, ever, ever have less than 3 people in the store, otherwise you would have to close down. And if in that case, if it's gonna happen, you have to like call another store and try to borrow a manager. Borrow an employee to come over and help. Because it's just, safety reasons and everything. And when I was a manager, a lot of times we would only have 2 employees and a manager, and the closes are longer. But when I turned 16 and I was closing, there would be 2 grill closers, and then I would do the front. And then one of the grill closers does the dishes, and the other one makes all the food. And when I close the front, I'm doing drive-through, and then the manager would help me give me the bags, and I would have to collect the money, hand out, and then she would bring me the food. And then things to prepare for close. You have to make sure everything's stocked. So, like, before the last person gets off at night, someone will write them down. The manager will, like, write them down a stock list. And they have to go in the stock room and do all that. Like, they'll bring up, like, boxes of cups and, like, lids and, like, sundae cups and sundae lids and ice cream cones. And then you gotta, like, stock all the different sauces we have. And we have to stock, you have to go in the fridge and stock all the coolers up front with milk, white milk, chocolate milk, apple juice, and bottled water. So that's the person's job before they get off at like 9 or 10. And my job basically is to serve customers. And then, like, when we close, what I have to do is I have to take the soda nozzles off in the drive-thru and then get a container and fill it up with water and then a packet of sanitizer. And those nozzles sit in there all night, overnight. And then I have to do the same thing in lobby. And then the openers will put them back together in the morning. And then I have to wipe everything down, like all the countertops, all the areas stations we work at, like by the coffee area, and just make sure it's shiny clean. And then another thing we have to do is take down the fry station. So what we have to do is take a metal pan, and we put all the fries in there, and we have to scoop them out of there. And then the actual pieces of the fry station, you bring back to the sink, and they have to clean it. And then I have to wipe like underneath where the fry pieces were because it's really, really greasy. I sprayed degreaser and use paper towel and I wipe it down. And then when the dishwasher's done, they'll bring it back up. And what else do I do? I have to sweep and mop the front area. And then we also have to mop the lobby, but the person getting off before us, they'll mop the lobby. And then the maintenance guy in the morning re-mops the lobby. because we want to make it look golden standard for our customers. And I never closed when I was I never closed the grill probably till I was 17, but I can tell you a little about that. So there's 2 grill closers. One's doing dishes. If it gets really busy, we'll call them up to the grill area. They can help make the food. And then in the grill area, you gotta cut the grill. There's 2 grills that we have. And around after 7, you take down the first one. And there's different pieces on that grill you gotta take apart, and they go to the sink. And then you use a grill cleaner with a brush. And you have to scrub the grill over and over and over and over again. And then you take a huge cup of water with the grill cleaner on the grill, and you splash it on top of where you sprayed everything and wiped it down. And then the grill will come off clean. And then you use a squeegee to get all the water off the grill. And when you use a squeegee, you just scoop all the water to the side of the grill. And it goes like in a container. And then at close, they can take down the other grill. You can't do it early. You have to do it at close. You never know if you'll get a customer like 5 minutes before you close. You got to keep the grill up. And what else? Like generally, a normal close would take a half hour. My fastest record as a manager was 5 minutes after. Because I can cut money really fast, and I would have the best crew on my shift. But sometimes you don't have the best crew on your shift, and they're lazy, and they just slack off. Or take forever doing dishes, or whatever. But, I like closing the front. It's nice. And, I'm trying to think what else. A lot of times when I was doing drive-thru at night by myself, the manager would just sit in the office. I gotta get my own food, cash out the order, hand it out. And I hated it. And then our lobby would be open till like 10, so I have to serve customers on the front counter too. And I hated some managers sometimes. I really, really did. But I don't know, it's just the way it is. So, I think the next video, I'm going to talk about how I became a manager, what all happened for me to get that way. And I did not have to go through a process like anybody else I know. You would be amazed on how I became a manager, and it's fabulous. So, have a good night, guys, and, episode 10 should be coming out in a few days, okay? Please subscribe, like, and comment if you could. I can happily say I'm up to 30 subscribers as of today. It keeps heading north, and that makes Tammy happy inside. Alright, bye now.